Hey guys, how's it going? It's another week. Happy Friday. We got some parts in. We got the upper plate for the stem and the cables. Since we got the purple cables by accident and we are going to do red, I ended up saying, I'm just going to change everything to purple. So I bought the lower purple cables. We got a nowhere bare knuckle stem in purple from the Nowhere Compound, Crazy Carl Hinckley out in Nebraska. This is J005. Too bad it wasn't 007 or JB007, my initials. So we're gonna pop this on. You gotta take the red stem off. Yeah, it's kind of hate to do that because it's from 2011. Yeah, it's a tempered stem from Australia, and it's really nice. It's new old stock and never been out in the wild. So you gotta take that off, even though it kind of goes with the theme, with the crossbones. And we'll try the purple for a while, and if I get sick of it, I'll put it back the way it was before. So, and then we'll get some right cables, the right colored cables, and we'll do that in a few minutes. That's all I'm going to do today, probably. And then I'm going to take maybe for a bike ride today on the old Iconics. Not very old, it hasn't even been out of the driveway, barely. So, we're going to work on that. So instead of wasting time with just screwing and unscrewing and unscrewing and screwing, I'll put it on pause. You already know all that stuff anyway. So to keep time constraints so you're not going through a half an hour video, that's all I'm going to do. I'm only kind of doing this for myself, so when I'm in the nursing home I can look back on it. But anybody can watch it. That's, look back on it and say, I remember doing that. So, okay, I'm going to go do this and put you on pause for a bit and be back in a split second. Isn't that a pretty stem? Got the crossbones, the hollow bolts, milled out in the pockets on the side. Got some milling down here. All hollow bolts. Yeah, that looks nice. I'll put that in the display case. So, that baby is close. I don't need any shims in that at all. Right in there. That's right. That's perfect. Here's the Omni spacer. That's all I needed. Omni Racing carbon fiber. And where that crucifix fork is a little tight. It might be because of the anodizing on the stem, but man, didn't want to go on there. Little tap, need a little tap. So that's all that is. We'll put the rest of it together in just a second. Put you back in the holder, and we'll be back in a few. Okay, we got the stem on, and there it is there. The only thing is we don't have a purple gyro. We got a red Odyssey because we originally were going to plan on red. So we got the purple upper cables, purple stem. We got the gyro mounted, and the London mod ready for the purple cables. That's going to be the only issue. Well, maybe we can find a black one somewhere. And I doubt if they make a purple one. I've only seen red, black, and chrome or polished. So that's it for now. That's all we got. It's on there, but that stem is. I can't stop looking at that thing. Nothing wrong with the alienation. We love that too. but the 6 bolts with that smooth top, it sinks in and almost is flush with the rest of the stem, which is what I like. That's my pet peeve. I like them smooth on top, flat tops. I know the green one has a different stem on it. It has the incoming stem over here. It's got the alienation compression bolt cap, but the reach is closer to me on the bike. It's not 53 or 48. It's really, I think it's even less than that. So it makes the bars closer to me when I'm sitting on the bike, which is what I like. But it'd be cool if it was something like that. Like, you got the purple tie bolts in there. I know I'm not a big fan of tie bolts, but lately, after one snapped on me, but that is one of the most beautiful stems I have ever seen made. So we'll come back to this when I get more time. Right now, the wife would like to go out to eat, and I'll continue this another time. We still got the lower cables put on and the brakes, so the alienation vice grip brakes, they are going on this. And till then, hold on, we'll be back in a bit. Well, hey y'all, we're back. This is actually Saturday, not Friday. We got back late and it started to rain, and so it's about 50 degrees ish. It's about 4:30, kind of late because we had rain. Big puddle there again, and there are drops falling. So I'm going to try put the brakes on. So we have some brakes on the bone Deth, and get her finished up if we can get through the raindrops. Alright, so yeah, I guess purple goes with black. We're going to do that today. We got the alienation vice grip brakes to put on, silver. Just hope I don't put the springs on backwards. And hill. I think that's going to be it. I'm just going to tighten up the chain on this. Got to adjust the rear wheel. And yeah, adjust the brakes. Then we can use this one. I'm eager to try out those tires. Not sure how they sound or feel, but it feels, for the little bit I took it without brakes, it felt way different than the Iconics. Way different. So I'm going to work on this today and try to finish this up if we don't get poured on. Alright, I wish it would warm up because it's almost haircut season and I really need one, because it's getting in my face, getting in my ears, getting in my eyes, and it's getting very annoying. But it does help keep the skeeters from buzzing around your ears and the black flies from getting inside. Okay, well, I'm going to start getting on this, and I need some more tools. Alright, so I'll be back in a few. Alright, I got them marked up with a Sharpie where I'm going to cut them. Of course, I'll take the inners out before I do, and we'll cut them off where they need to be. Got the other one marked as well somewhere. There it is, right there. And okay, we got the brake noodles in right up here. These are a different style or type or brand of brake noodle, but they'll do. And then we'll go and put the alienation brakes on that, on the brake studs. So okay, we got one side done. All the way up here to the brake noodle. It's just about right. I should have left them unopened so that they wouldn't be so stiff and straightened out. but I'm getting some water droplets on me here, so I'm gonna have to do this quick. So we got one side done, gonna do the other one next. Well, unfortunately it has started to rain heavier, as you can see in the puddle over there. Yeah, so I gotta get the bike out of the rain, and I'm gonna have to do this a little bit later after it stops. Maybe tomorrow. Might have to be a Sunday thing. Alright, but at least we got it started, and I can put on the alienation brakes. Alright, we'll see you back then. But yes, we have these puppies all set and ready to go to fly on there. The only thing that's not adjusted are the pads, and we'll probably be changing those out anyway. So there they are, the alienation with the flat screws on top. The Bone Deth has screw-in mounts. It's not welded like the Iconics is, but we'll just have to deal with that. Of course, as I say this, it's even raining harder here, so we will be back in a while. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. It is Sunday. Yes, not Saturday, not Friday. It's Sunday. Take 3. Okay, we don't know about the if it's going to rain or not. The sun is trying to come out. It's 3:30, and it's a breezy 54 degrees or so. It's really windy. I am having issues. A small issue, but I've never used the dual cable setup before. It's always been 1 into 2. This is actually 2 cables going into the handle, the lever. Handle, lever, same thing. Anyway, it's a little bit too long no matter where I put the adjusters, the barrel adjusters. I cannot bring the cable up far enough, or because I have the long grips on. These are the clear holder grips from S&M, and I can't bring it over to make these shorter, so I'm going to have to try putting in a bigger spacer, which I didn't want to do, but it seems I have to. So, because I need these inside of here to pick this up, and I can't make these little tabs shorter no matter where I put the adjusters. So I'm gonna try and work on that. Take it all apart again. Yep, same shit show. So why didn't this one go smooth like that one did? I don't know. Anyway, can't bring these back further because this is all the way down. They're fine. The lower cables are fine. It's the upper ones, and they gotta sit into the adjusters themselves. They can't be up here. So these are just quite long, and I don't understand it, but okay, I'm going to try to work on this and see if I can get it fixed so I can have some brakes. So I'll give you a close-up of what I'm doing, as long as I don't get interrupted again. I seem to have neighbors wondering what I'm doing all the time. What are you doing? So this is what I'm trying to fix, is this here. This is really, really long, and there's no way to adjust it enough up here. Let me get that handlebar out of the way. This is set up right. Your adjuster goes into this part, and then it goes into the lever, and both cables go into up here and that. So there's no adjustment there unless if I move the handle back, get tiny grips, and that won't be enough. So I'm going to have to work on putting more spacers in there, a bigger spacer, and one of them, the one I had in there, was not playing nicely with the Odyssey gyro. It seemed to be bigger than the gyro hole, which I found surprisingly. So I'm going to work on that, and we'll see how if we can get that fixed or not. If not, you know, I'll have to order more parts or something to make it right. Alright, we shall be back, you little bugger. Well guys, I give up. I tried everything I could. More spacers. I swapped cables. I thought I might have had the long one in the short and the short in the long. Nope, that didn't do it. I've got this about as high as I can with multiple different spacers. Tried what I have, and it's not safe if I put any more in there. And these are still just popping out. That's as low as I can get them. And this side is the worst. So I just cannot get that to stay in there and up. It's supposed to be up inside of it. And I got these all the way up. I've had them all the way down. No, didn't matter. So I come up here, and I think I have it by the instructions and everything, and I have it set up right, and it's just not right. So I guess I'm going to go back to single to dual, and that kind of sucks because I got these by accident in the first place, and I can't use them, or I can't figure out how to use them. It's one or the other. Oh well, it's always something. Yep, always something. Anyway, we're gonna throw in the towel on those. And I did get a rail trail horn and light for when I go out for those long night rides. I don't know how it's going to work, but the light works great, and they should hear me coming. So, at least the Iconics gyro is working great. I didn't have any issues with that, or the cables. I am befuddled. And that's pretty hard to do when it comes to bikes. I said, gee, I never had this issue before. Okay, well, off to do something else. So guys, I'm going to call it a night on this. I haven't figured out the brake situation, so we shall see. I'm going to order some single to duals and see if that helps. But yeah, I got the cable ends. I just haven't cut off the ends here because I'm going to still be adjusting. So we will wait on that. Alright, I guess this is all for now. We shall continue it maybe next week. Same bat time, same bat channel as the stomach turns. Okay guys, before I beat it to death, we'll try to do this next week. And this one beat me. So the Ingeminator here, I'm over and out of here. You all have a good week. Be safe, be cool. Peace.